Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Today we are playing more of Age of Wonders 4. This will be episode 3. So, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so where we last left off, this guy over here, Asgier Icefall Singer, has declared war on us, and we've beaten back his initial wave of troops. Sort of. He's got more armies here marching their way over towards me. He's got, I believe, I thought there were a few raiding parties here. Oh, right, yeah, they were defeated by this guy here who was going to be recruiting more Painbringers just to act as a peacekeeper in that area until we settle this issue here. They have quite a few armies. I plan to, once I've defeated a sufficient number of his armies, just march straight into the capital, cut the head off the snake, so to speak. And to that end, we have plenty of resources to work with, sort of. So we're going to start recruiting some more troops, more armies. This guy sells mounts. We don't need mounts. We're good. Let's see. What else are we looking at? This place is building a necropolis. That's fine. We've got another army here and here. We've got 3 armies here heading down here to take care of Hollowed Court so they quit being such a pain in the butt. Might capture them, might raise them. Haven't figured out which yet. Still trying to make my decision there. I'm considering capture because they have an altar of devotion here and a palatial prison here. Now, they don't have this yet. I would still have to have an army go in and secure it, but it may be worth doing. Oh no, they don't have the altar of devotion. They went around it. So that's 2 wonders we can bring into the fold. Oh, that's just a tranquility pool. We have access to so many tranquility pools, it's insane. Dondel is being taken over by who I don't exactly know. I believe the dragon here is doing that. Bright Blaze. Yeah, he's a bit perturbed with me. Oh, I did not notice this army here. Okay, that's fine. So in a turn, I should have probably 2 of these armies go take care of that. Maybe all 3, so the 3rd doesn't get left behind to fight all of them. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get... Requires tier 4. Is this place not tier 4? It's not. Okay, we may just save up our gold and get this boosted to a tier 4 place. I do have a Painbringer I can bring over there. And we can build more here. Okay, yeah. So that's what we're dealing with right now. We've got a dragon here. He's ready to move, so we may as well move him. Okay, yeah, that'll do. That will do. The Painbringer will move over here for a second to join the fight. And hopefully one of these armies. And we've got a couple level ups to work with. Let's see. Warrior's Fervor is decent. We'll go with that. And... ah. There we go. And these guys have sent a war party. Which is interesting because my ally is wrecking havoc down there. And I appreciate that, so we're good. They also sent a war party. They're fairly far away, so I don't really care that much about that one. But yeah, fighting this war on multiple fronts is not a good thing. So I'll have to do something about that. Let's go ahead and have that one join him. So we can have the Fallen Angel join my main Lord's army. So now I have a Blood Exarch and a Fallen Angel as well as 3 Painbringers. That'll be interesting. Oh man, it's gonna take a hot minute for these armies to reach them. Do I want to do that or go straight into this? I might just go ahead and go down here. It's terrible to leave my city suffering like that, but at the same time, this just needs done. Alright, start the siege, add siege projects. Let's make this simple. We'll harass defenders and let's do a tower bombardment. There we go. We're not going to be able to do anything about that at the moment. But we'll just keep an eye on it for now. And let's go ahead and get another Blood Exarch started in creation. It looks like one of their armies got isolated. But they have a huge force down here. Far too large for just him to deal with. I think that's a trap. Because I don't know what's there. That's unfortunate. If that force comes at me all at once, I'm going to have to pull these two back and start diverting my people from there. It is what it is, but we can handle that. In the meantime, the Painbringer will sit in there, and we can't afford anything there, as we don't have the gold for it. That's okay. We do have a teleporter on the top side that this guy can go in. Yeah, over there, which should connect him over to here, and he can make his way up if needed. Okay, fair enough. So I don't have reinforcements that far off. This army can definitely reach us. We're going to want to take a step back so we're in our capital's domain. And that way they finish healing. Yep, our vassals just finished pillaging some more. And our own lands are being pillaged. That I'm just going to have to allow for now. Okay, here we go, here we go. Ooh. He seriously bound that one? Are you kidding me? Well, that's not smart on his... What? Oh, they're moving to take on my ally. And I'm a little worried about these three being here. The situation down here, yep, my guys are gonna be having a time of it as the enemy's got quite a few armies here. Not a whole lot that can be done about it, but I can trust that they'll handle it. Meanwhile, can't do anything about that. Except get a few ping bringers built. Maybe get the necropolis finished so I'm no longer losing souls. And then we'll get I mean, the Deathstalkers are pretty decent. Corrupt Souls I haven't used much. Blood Cultists are still pretty decent. What's the enemy got? Tier 3s and a hero? That's rough. We'll get a few of them going. These guys will be finished before then, though. If the enemy's going to be marching that way... Oh, how does he have so many armies? I've got plenty of mana if I had a way to utilize it. Okay, let's go with none of those for now. Orders required. You've got a few turns. We're gonna cancel 2 of these and Rockard is still facing down a stack of my allies. I don't really care for this settlement either, so I'm gonna go ahead and have this guy make his way back to the capital so he can start taking on some troops. And then hopefully join the front line here. Painbringers are just that amazing. So an infestation. Oh, that's different. Okay, they could cause some trouble. We'll see. Set production in old folks' home. We'll go with... Ooh. I do want the laboratory. And then I may as well go for an estate hall, monastic hall, catapults, caltrops, and we'll go arcane battlements. May as well really get that going. Okay. He's gonna finish that. I'll have an army here to come deal with him in a minute. You pop that over there. There we go. This is a good enough army. I might be able to finish them. We'll hold off for that one last turn. It's not going to cause that big an issue. Now these guys... Ooh, tier 5, 4, and 3. Those guys can be an issue. I don't like the fact that they're right there. But I can probably take them... Oh, they're marching these guys up towards me in the north, huh? Okay, let's scare them. I think we got this. I wouldn't mind losing them. Honestly, yeah, that's good. Because we can just raise another bone dragon if needed. But I'm actually going to hold off. Ooh, now this could be interesting. What is it? It's tier 3, that's tier 4, but what's it do? Flanker deals plus 25% damage when flanking and slip away. Yeah, no, I think he's fine with what he's got because he's got several options in this tree for essentially slipping away. So yeah, that's not something I'm gonna worry about. I will definitely increase the damage he's dealing, though. I think that's important. I could go for Exhume Undead. It's not the worst. Actually, yeah, let's Exhume Undead. There we go. Oh. Then we'll move them back. We'll get him back here where he can heal faster in a turn. That guy's just gonna wait. This guy will wait one turn because that's not gonna do any damage for 2 turns. Battlefield reanimation has been researched. About time. And we get to research. Ooh. We'll just finish Rotting Explosion real quick. And go for Agonize. Agonize is not bad. Let's do that one. Alright, in this town, we're gonna go ahead and get a... It'll only... Yeah, we'll get a Spelljammer build. 2 turns. It may help, it may not. We built something here. Remains have been collected. Let's actually sell them for some gold. We're not able to rush a second unit this turn from this city, but what we can do is rush the production of this. Or, more helpful this, but that's not gonna happen. We'll just let this one go. Because I should get a Spelljammer built here as well. Province has done more raiding. Excellent. We're being raided there. Ambitious Dreams. Ooh. So what's her current one? She is an elitist. Reached 200 renown. Reach level 12. I think you'll be fine as an elitist. Fight alongside ruler. Yeah, we'll leave you be. We'll set production here to be a... Let's get another teleporter. The more teleporters we've got, the better. Not a lot of choices to put it, so we'll just replace one of these farms. The more teleporters we have, the more our people can move around. Alright, and that's a turn ended. Okay, we've got our Blood Exarch ready to summon, and some orders to give. He's gonna step back into our domain, get some more healing going. The enemy is well within allied territory, which is a bit scary, but I think they may have got it. Push come to shove, I march straight for his capital. And let's go ahead and clear these guys out real quick. Make sure they're less of an issue. No losses, so we'll just accept that. And we can summon some stuff. I'm going to just not... ooh. The boar mount is of no use to me. However... that's... grants some interesting stuff, but the Retribution Shield is better. And what will this person go to next? I'm thinking... Fervorous Martyr. And we'll move you that way. Actually, no. We'll have you start your journey towards the south here. I'll feel a lot better with 2 than 1. Old folks home, we'll go ahead and get building a Spelljammer as well. And we'll just replace this farm here. In the meantime, underground, we're ready for our siege. First, let's toss this Blood Exarch into our main lord's army. So we'll move a Painbringer out and Blood Exarch in. And here we... do we want to go with it yet? Yeah, we can take him. I would like to see... Blood Moon Ritual. Here we go. Let's go ahead and toss that up. It'll take 2 turns, but it's gonna help. And then that Blood Moon lasts 10 whole map turns. So that's gonna be helpful as well. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're just gonna auto-combat this. Losing 1 Bone Dragon, I'm fine with that. Because we can just summon it right back. Got a couple things. Let's see who we want to toss them on. This one's building up to have quite a bit, so we're going to toss that there, we're going to toss that there, and we're just going to confirm. And we got a few level ups. First thing we're going to do is toss on Adept of Shadow, Unholy Leader, because all of our people are pretty much undead already, so that helps. Then I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to go Swift. This Blood Exarch, not Blood Exarch, Painbringer will make its way toward the front line. Heal for a minute. Agonize has been researched. And so we get to unlock another tier 4 tome. We already have, I believe, our tier 5 tome. Tome of the Eternal Lord, so that's pretty neat. But nothing says we can't expand our knowledge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to research. Tome of Calamity is pretty awesome. Accursed Armor would be fantastic. And Summoning Calamity Dragons isn't terrible either. The Tome of Severing's pretty decent as well. Tome of Oblivion is not bad. Summon Living Fog. Ooh. Devouring Void's not bad. Fog of Insanity. Yeah, we got some choices here. I'm thinking we go with... Ooh. Tome of the Cleansing Fire doesn't really fit my civilization. I mean, it just doesn't. I'm trying to find something that's really helpful, and I'm not seeing a whole lot that... I mean, I am seeing a lot. Ooh. That's interesting. It's expensive to use, though. Summon Reaper. Ooh. It's a tier 5 mythic unit that can instantly kill units and grow stronger when enemies die. Yeah, we'll go with that one. We would gain access to Soul Harvest, gain souls when enemies die in combat. We kind of already have that. Soul Siphon Ritual is not bad. Harvest Population, I likely will not be using. Tome of Oblivion's okay. I'm thinking... I'll just go ahead and grab the... Ooh, let's go with... Tome of Scrying is actually pretty good too. We'll go with Tome of Summoning. Yeah. Tome of Summoning. It's a tier 2 tome. It's not exactly what we want, but it could be worse.
In every sense of the word. Call forth arcane minions and bend them
for instance,
to your will.
dominating an enemy summon, well, magic origin unit for 2 turns. As they lay down
their existence for you.
That could change things. We built our laboratory. Excellent. We got the Painbringer in here. The Painbringer over here. Another hero leveled up. We're going to give ourselves... Dominating Charm. This place is not fully captured yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna march him here. And then we're gonna march her right into the city. This is a piece of cake. It's 2 enemy units. Losing a blood cultist against 2 enemy units? No. We can take them on. I don't see a reason not to. I mean, it's 2 enemies. It should take us no time at all to just finish them off. catapults back and everything, huh? Yep, they're gonna rush forward. We're going to move our dragons up. Can't quite hit them yet, but that's fine. And that's not so useful. We'll have Mort the Friendly move up. Oh, only a 25% chance of hitting them, huh? Yeah, that ain't the best. Really? Oh, because of those. Fair enough. Oh, and I see why he dies. We're going to... We're gonna have this unit retreat. This unit will follow suit. Got a couple enemy catapults that are gonna prove to be a problem. That's only a 45% chance? 70%. It's better than that. Boom. Okay, and this is where things can get a little tricky. So we can attack here. Not gonna get much for doing so. What we can do is we can just move him back here so he's not gonna get hurt. Yep, defensive mode, defensive mode. 45% chance of doing damage there. Is that gonna do anything for me? Yeah, no. Okay. And let's hope they don't focus on any of the heroes. It doesn't look like they are. We're gonna... Oh, yeah, they are. Oh. Okay. Wow. Survived that one, but barely. We're gonna want to finish these enemies off now. These archers can move up onto the spikes, unfortunately, but that is fine. Spider Matrix, go ahead and... Oh wow, still can't get in there, huh? Yeah, they're gonna get a stack of bleeding. Nothing can be done about that. And then we can go ahead and jump on them there. May as well. Bone Dragon will come around, and does this push? It does not. What we can do is that. There we go. And that will finish it off as soon as there's an opportunity. As for this hero, I'm a little scared about their catapults. Not gonna lie. Teleport here, and then 3 attacks on this one. There we go. That's Immortal Blessing, and gonna move these guys up. I am a little worried about. I'm going to have pull back to here. And he's gonna cower as well. We've got a few spells we can work with. Let's go with Necrotize and finish off. This guy here probably will die. This guy may not. So maybe not Necrotize. You know what? We've got a ton of mana to work with. Let's just do it. Let's do that. It'll eat the corpse and end of turn. Oh, they killed her. Well, I can bring her back. She's not permanently dead. I am playing this likely less than optimally. That. We'll move him up here. Can't quite strike them, but can finish that off. We'll finish that as well. So far, not bad. Let's see. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to hit them. Worst case scenario. Okay, never mind. I was going to say worst case scenario, a touch of friendly fire. We can retry that, but knowing that I can just revive her, I'm not going to bother. And then the Hollowed Court, we're going to go ahead and... yeah, we'll raise it. I don't really want it. I changed my mind. It'll be too much to keep track of. And I'm going to need my armies. So we'll move him up. I'll move him up. And we'll move them up. And we'll go ahead and animate Rose of Thorns. It costs 100 souls, gosh darn. But there she is. And she can wait for some Painbringers. Nope, not gonna hire. Oh, wait, we can hire a 6-0. Hello. Okay. Elementalist, Warrior, Warlock, Elementalist. Ooh. Hold on. Is she a ranger? No, a spellblade. I would like a ranger. A ranger sounds interesting. We're gonna go with Adept of Shadow for Unholy Leader, because that's just awesome, and Vampiric Flight. New Empire Development skill unlocked. That's not gonna be helpful, but this could be useful. Universal Camouflage, kind of good too. We're not going to be doing that. Let's go with... Oh, that costs 800 Imperium. That's a little out of our range at the moment. We can go for... I'm going to vote for none of these at the moment. Remains have been collected. We are going to... I could use the gold to speed up the production of my armies. Sell the remains. Just sell the remains. And as for a new hero, we're going to shuffle. See if I can get... There's a ranger right there. There's a ranger of our faction. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and embrace. That'll take half the gold we got, but it's fine. So let's get this one all kitted out. We're going to want to go down the Siphon Blood route. This one. Oh no, I didn't look at the skills snapshot. Oh. Okay. This one's going to be a bit interesting to work with. We're going to go Frost Strikes for increased damage, Blight Strikes for increased damage. We're going to go with... Got Big Game Hunter and Disruptive Snapshot. Okay. We're gonna go with Thorn Shot, followed by Sniper's Focus, Focused Aim, and Mastered Focus. They're going to get Brutal Skirmisher of Cleaving, a tier 1 helmet. We'll go with Shielding Armor. I have no boots for them. Yeah, okay. And then they'll just join the stack here. I'm not too worried about that. What we can do is we can go ahead and hurry recruitment here to get another one on there. So that's another Painbringer done. Gained a point of renown. That's awesome. We've got some of those we can take apart if needed. And how's the enemy doing? Yeah, they're marching all over the place. Like, all over the place, all over the place. So that's interesting. Still healing down here. I think we've got this. Actually, I'm pretty positive we've got this, provided we don't get a quote-unquote surprise war from these guys, which I am actually expecting. This Painbringer can continue on towards that stack. We're just shy. Okay. We'll do that. Toss another one on the stack. Is everybody moving up as they should? Looks like it. Okay. You keep moving there. You guys go. You guys go. You guys go. You continue healing up and waiting for the armies to amass. Darkspire will annex. Ooh, boy. Haven't thought of this. So there's those guys coming in. That's going to be a pain. We're going to annex the gold mine. We'll go ahead and rebuild a few of these ruined provinces. These guys just raided again for me, which is awesome. They just sent a war party. Yeah, it does not pay to be at war with everybody, but we'll get there. Here we go. The Ritual of the Blood Moon is ready. And we're not ready to cast it yet. We're going to want to cast it when we're ready to go on the offensive. So that's how we're doing in that regard. I wish there was a way I could teleport these guys straight over to my lord, because that would be awesome. And then, yeah, these guys can go ahead and get started going that way. We'll cancel these two. That'll get us enough gold to toss. No, it will not. Okay. One more turn and then that army can start going. So yeah, it'll take roughly 4 turns for these guys. Oh, they can use the teleporter. Oh my gosh. Okay. Had not thought about the teleporter.
Oh.
That's another ruined province that can be rebuilt. Darkspire, go ahead and build me. Arcane Battlement and Chamber of Rights. There we go. Production down here. Ballista Tower. Okay, here we go. Another enemy force making its way over. Tier 3 units we can handle. Easy peasy. These guys are ready to start the march. They'll be here in 2 turns. These guys should probably be left here to defend. I can take them. I will see what happens. How far can they move? Not too far, so yeah, that's fine. A hero can level up. Sweet. Let's go ahead and fetch that. Boom. And Beast Wrangler leaves in 5 turns. Don't really care about that. Our ally is continuing to do some good work. And, oh, they're sieging the teleporter there. That is bad. I do have another teleporter here. I may just send a defensive army. Congratulations, you've been drafted to take care of that on your next turn. Alright, let's see the enemy do what they're doing. I still don't understand what these guys are doing. Okay, wow, they decided to attack. That's not something I actually expected from them, because that had me with overwhelming forces. Shoes of Swiftness. We'll toss them onto... I've already got Boots of Escaping on my Lord, so I don't need them on him. We'll toss them onto this one here. Just gotta toss 2 more and I get an achievement. Miscellaneous items, that is. Does he have any? Oh, you could use a miscellaneous item. Let's see what we can craft. Miscellaneous, and let's go for... That looks like a dragon heart. Ooh, shiny purple skull. We'll go with that. That's not bad. Ooh, casting points? Yes, please. Hello. And True Sight. Do I have enough to craft it? No, I do not. What am I missing? I am missing 25 of that. So let's check our arsenal. I know for sure we can disassemble some of our mounts. Such as this Frost Wyvern. There we go. So in 3 turns that'll be constructed. And it'll go on to our Lord here. Yep, you keep going. Once this army's down here, I think I will... I'm probably not going to worry about these guys too much. Once this army gets down here, we'll start the march for their capital, where we will get hit from every direction. Yeah, that may not be the best of idea. Why is their capital smaller than this city? In fact, their capital is one of their smallest cities. That makes no sense to me. You guys march on up here. Ooh, that'll be a fairly close fight. And one I would like to manually do. Okay, here we go. So that tier 5 unit, the Reaper, is going to be interesting to fight. They've got Finger of Death. I don't want them to Finger of Death, so we're going to... we might just wait a turn. Yeah, we're going to end the turn, let them come a little closer to us. There we go. That's much better. Because now we can catch them like this. Perfect. Arcane Bond. None of these guys are Magic Origin units. We can cause despair. We can agonize. We can go ahead and cast Tears of the Crimson Sovereign. All three of those guys resisted, which is unfortunate. What we can do is we can go ahead and blast all of them with necrotic energy. I don't want to eliminate all my temporary guys, so we'll just do that. And then we'll have the pikemen move that way, and this guy move over here to kind of defend for a second. That's good, and I knew they would come around like that. Oh, I was hoping it wouldn't be both of them getting past that. We're gonna do that. And then these guys are gonna come from behind, smack them like that. Gonna want to try and take care of that. And then let's go ahead and cast... Necrotize is fine. Let's have him just take a step back. I know he's gonna take a retaliation strike. There we go. Then as for spells, I'm still surprised none of these guys. We're gonna go agonize then. I don't want to hit my own fellows, but these guys here. There we go. Yep. Oh man. Come on. Don't kill my hero here. Okay. Just smack him from behind. Go ahead and eat that retaliation. He's gonna get smacked still. Let's have the blood maggots do their things. They're gonna eat corpses to ensure the enemy doesn't get back up. Oh man, the choices here. I'm going to cast... Yeah, no, not that one. We don't have a lot of heavy hitting spells, unfortunately. I may just have to do that. And then have this guy swing back, hit there. And then ride a life leeching. That's not going to be a lot. There we go. Hopefully that means they're not going to kill him. And they are. Yeah, I completely misplayed this. I should have just accepted the dragon dying. I mean, we can restart this combat if we really wanted to. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's restart the combat. We're gonna likely take some form of loss, but we're gonna fast forward this. Let them come. Yep, they're gonna hit that same spot they did last time. We're gonna hit them with this. These two are going to come around and provide defenses. Whilst the dragons do their thing. So this dragon's going to come here and do that. This one's going to come on in and do that. We've also got some spells. Tears of the Crimson Rain. There we go. They still had that kind of movement? Are you kidding me? Well, I'm surprised, but I think those three can deal with the one back there. Yeah, we'll do that. It's unfortunate to do that. These guys will turn and whack them. These guys should move over here, attack, and he can move back a couple of squares and toss that onto them. Then we're going to do agonize. Right here. Okay, this is going a little better. Or not. Not sure why they keep doing that. What are these, paladins? No, they're knights. Knights are pretty strong. We're going to toss right a life leech in here. I can see life steal. Hit them like that, and there we go. Okay, hopefully they, as long as they don't keep focusing my hero here, I should live. These two dragons, though, I'm a little scared for. There we go. Corpse and smackify them. You, on the other hand, write a life leeching on this thing here. There we go. Significant stuff here. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, that's not good. We might very well be losing our dragon here. This guy does not hit as hard as I hoped he would. That's a bit unfortunate. You eat their attacks. Thank you very much. And yeah. Or come really close to finishing him, but not quite get it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then what we can do is we can launch this again. No. Never mind, he did leave the field anyways. I was hoping to finish him, but it looks like he counted as dead anyways, so we're good. Can't afford the bone dragon. We're just gonna dismiss. And we may have him just stand there on guard for now. Arcane Bond had been researched. And let's go with Whiteborn is not going to do us much good. Bind Ancient Gold Wonder we could do right here, which is a bit of a meh. Ooh. Let's get ourselves... Do we want Chamber of the Right here too? Summoning Well is fine. Mausoleum's pretty helpful. Let's get Catapult Towers. Hero leveled up. Rituals of Strength are fine. They're not the worst, they're not the best. Let's get you moving down the path of summoning. At least a little summoning. This guy has been captured, fell down the stairs, and got embalmed. Oh, terrible. I've got a few things I can recruit through there. Let's see how my allies are holding up. They're not being directly confronted. I don't know what the enemy forces are doing, to be honest. They kind of confuse me at the moment, so we're just going to end turn. Oh, where did... okay, here we go. Whispers of Woe. Hazy whispers emerge from the depths of my crypt, drawing my attention to a sealed jar of unknown origin. Come beneath the shadows, listen to us. He who can hear our voice. Dark magic was our crime, eternal imprisonment our sentence. Ooh, how long have we waited in darkness? Release us, free us. I can dispel it, which would get me a shadow boon, temporarily increasing city stability in all of my cities. I can channel its souls for my magic, getting me 178 souls. That's pretty good. Or I can subdue the ancient spirits to harness their secrets. I have a 100% chance. They share me knowledge, which, okay, it's not terrible. I generate almost twice as much knowledge as is being offered, so I'll probably go for the souls. Having a bunch of souls ready to use is not the worst thing in the world. That's another enemy force, which is annoying. But reinforcements is finally here. And even better, we can fight them in our turf if we wanted to. By claiming that as ours, I am instead going to... what's here? Oh, another... What's that resource? Archon Blood. I've got Archon Blood. Okay, yeah, we're gonna claim the gold mine instead, because I need gold. There we go.
Oh.
Booyah. Dismiss that unit. Alright. We're gonna start our march towards the enemy capital.
Oh.
Let's hold off on that until we've seen some enemy forces moving towards us. We can set more research. We're gonna go for Summon Astral Serpent. It'll take 3 turns. I'm fine with that. stone walls. Can't believe I don't have on here. We'll go Crypt Temple and Chamber of the Right. There we go. That's good for there. Old Folks Home, we'll have recruiting a few Painbringers and tossing down a Shadow Bolstering Matrix, perhaps? No, let's get some of these other things. There we go. Spells ready to cast. We have plenty. I think we're good. Oh, this guy tripped, fell, and got embalmed. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm going to ignore that because it's not going to mean much once I take their capital. That's fine for me. Enemies are not close enough to be a threat as of yet, so we're fine in that regard. This guy back here will be guarding my turf, kind of as a rear guard, and by kind of I mean exactly. Let's get a teleporter built here. And a hero leveled up. To level 12, we can go ahead and pick up Master of Shadow, which will get them more damage on flanking attacks. Unlocks Draining Burst and Exhume Undead. Sounds good to me. Exhume Undead is excellent. Draining Burst is okay. Actually, Draining Burst is not the worst either. We'll go with that. There we go. The war party's been sent out. Wow. They're far away. Okay. Like really far away. They are not going to be much of a threat to me. As for any more spells I might want to cast, we can raise an undead army to help us fight, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. Desecrating the land around their capital is not the worst. Let's go ahead and actually get that prepped. So we'll have 2 spells prepped to go when we're ready. He's got armies everywhere. That's one of my allies. They're still doing their raids. There we go. Alright. Old Folks Home has built catapults. We're gonna queue up the Stricken Observers as well. And then let's go ahead and get the Spelljammer rushed. There we are. The Blood Altar could be useful. The Mausoleum could be useful. Let's get the Blood Altar going. Oh, I don't have a lot of adjacencies for the Blood Altar, unfortunately. We can toss it here. It'll provide a little bit more draft for recruiting units. This place will have to go for nothing. Let's grab that. There we go. And ooh, our hero item is available. Confirm. That's more casting in a battle, which is awesome. Beast Wrangler leaves in one turn. I don't really care about that. Oh, he's letting me know that he will be going to war with me soon. That's not exactly good for me, because he has a lot of armies as well. And fighting war on two fronts is going to be a nightmare. So I'm going to go ahead and try to knock out Azir as quickly as possible. And that means rushing his capital and then finding his lord and eliminating him. He is moving armies now. We're gonna go ahead and launch the Blood Moon ritual. Ooh, got an achievement for that too. The sky darkens into scarlet. The blood moon you summoned eclipses the light of the sun. The moon bleeds through an open wound, staining the crimson sky. Animals flee to hide, villagers bar their doors, and the creatures of the dusk rejoice in its glow. For the night is red and ruled by horrors. During its eclipse, the blood moon empowers all vampires, allowing them to roam freely throughout the world. For the next 10 world map turns, vampires do not suffer sunlight weakness, regain an extra 15 hit points on the world map, gain 20% damage, and 2 resistance. Oh, I love the red tint it gave the map. Oh, this is awesome. They do have a spell jammer here we may want to eliminate before hitting their capital. Just a thought. But for now, we're going to... pillaging takes 2 turns, does it? I know there's something here that makes it quicker. I could be wrong. Skilled Raiders. Pillaging province takes 1 less turn. And is more profitable, so we'll do that. Because the faster we can take care of that spelljammer, the better. A soul well is not the worst. I mean, it does provide more souls, so we may as well. It can go here. Can't really queue anything up there. We can secure another province down here. We're going to go ahead and fetch ourselves a forester here. Desecration Ritual will hold off on casting. Vivisection might not be the worst. We may want to be ready with an undead army to summon, unfortunately. Yeah, let's prep that. We may need to summon it. New skill available. Casting combat spell. Yeah, that helps. Setting production here. We'll go ahead and toss ourselves an arcane battlement. And end turn. It's the enemy forces here I'm worried about. Is that giant their leader? It is! I didn't realize he was a giant. Or maybe I did. No, yeah, I did point that out last time we played. Right. They are protecting the Spelljammer. An excellent opportunity, if you ask me, because I would have to hunt him down anyways. Morbid Sacrifice is okay. Soul Overflow is okay. Conjure Astral Keeper, perhaps? Yeah, we'll go for that. It's 5 turns, it's fine. Okay, yeah, we're gonna want to take him while we got him. He's got tier 3 units. He'll be fighting with some tier 1 units as well. Yeah, we got this. Boom. Oh, the auto combat has us winning this so easily. I can even choose not to include certain armies, but why would I? I mean, in this case, why would I? I can see why in other cases, but in this, no, I would want to do what I can here. Okay, got the Ring of Flanking. We'll just go ahead and toss that onto somebody. Perfect. Where you are, 1 turn to eliminate the Spelljammer is not bad. Had I known his armies were so weak, I would not be struggling here. I would not have struggled here. Go ahead and start the siege. We're gonna add harass defenders, wizard's bombardment. No, let's not bother with harass defenders or wizard's bombardment. Let's go with a raiding party. Tower bombardment. And oh, you know what? I may as well do the wizard's bombardment. He does have a lot here. Ooh, bolt repeater towers. That's not something I'm used to taking on. In case he tries to sally out. Oh, hold on. Since the Spelljammer is being contested, I may be able to cast it here. I am. Booyah! So this is now sunless terrain, which does all kinds of stuff for me. We're going to select that. Got some hero level ups. Going to select Ranger 1 sounds good. Ooh. Siphon Blood having increased range is not the worst. captured one of their people. Devour? Have a vampire consume this hero, gaining XP and moving the devour. Oh my gosh. I don't care if it makes him angrier with me. Who will feed on this hero? Why would I not have my main guy do it? Let's go. Major ambition has been successfully gotten. Yep, heals more on the world map. Perfect. They've been moved to the crypt and will be sold for a minor but okay profit. He is not leveled up yet. He does have his major ambition. Got that a long while ago. But how far am I from leveling up? I don't know. Okay, let's see. A soul vault would be nice for that passive XP. And we'll just end turn. So as you can see, he's getting more armies moved over here to... Oh, he might sally out. Oh, snap. I'm surprised he didn't sally out. Okay. Yep, still got 3 more turns. This is gonna turn out to be way more of a fight than I thought. Yeah. Okay. We do have an undead army ready to summon if needed. Instead, we're going to go ahead and go for... Domain of Death is a friendly city. Could go for... Ooh. Prelude of Doom won't help too much here either. Honestly, I don't see a lot I can cast here that would be super helpful. We can go ahead and have another Blood Moon ritual ready to go off when this one expires if we want. But I'm thinking we leave it alone for now. Got another Painbringer here. Going to have it join this guy over here. There we go. Yeah, buildings going on there, going on here. Let's go ahead and toss ourselves a Shadow Bolstering Matrix. And, ooh, we can go ahead and claim another province. Don't mind that. That's another one of those, really? We'll get a farm. Consumed by arrogance. They are a duelist. Okay. With a major ambition of personally slaying an enemy lord. That's going to be hard to do since the enemy lord in question is dead at the moment. Personally slay a hero is doable. I could change them to a prospector. Or even a lawbringer. We'll try on prospector. Why not? Hold on. Yeah, it's the one I thought. Yeah, we'll go Prospector. That's a lot of enemy armies. I am a little scared of that. And then I have an undead army I can summon somewhere if and when needed. But I'm holding on to it. That's more armies. Is that him back? It is. How'd he get back? Oh, man. Oh, we just went to war. Okay. Gotta admit, I kind of saw that one coming a mile away. Well, we've got just a couple more turns until we can take that city, so we just gotta hold on. We're gonna go with Radiant Retribution. Why not? Yep, he's returned. Treaty has been broken. Good to know. And yeah, literally 2 more turns. Let's go ahead and get another one of these prepped. Rockguard Center War Party, doesn't matter. Alright, end turn. Oh, this is gonna be a fight. And then one more end turn. Come on. Build all Vampire Castle upgrades in a single playthrough. That's right. Okay. We're ready for this. Are we really? Not really, but we can go ahead and pick a new research first. Crimson Court. Yeah, we'll get that one. Because why not? That actually sounds really good. You go ahead and build a ballista tower and some catapults. Because we may have a few sieges coming our way. Old folks' home is gonna have to just deal with it. Blood altar's almost built. If we zoom out, we got some... Yep, we got enemy forces here. We got enemy forces here. And some here just outside. Wow, 2 groups outside of our allies. And then we've got this to deal with. So let's focus on this first. Auto combat says we win, which I believe it, but with what casualties? They're low tier enemies, so it should be fairly low casualties, if any. Yeah, no casualties at all. We'll just take it. We'll dismiss those, because we're gonna need... Oh. Open the hero screen for a second. I got to pick some heroes to get some stuff. You're a ranger, so you're gonna want this bow. Oh yeah. That's a good bow. Confirm. You've already got something fairly similar to this. Yeah, they're very similar. Okay. That's good. Got some level up to hand out to our Spellblade here. gonna go with giving her lightning strikes to make her attacks more powerful. Their ruler has went to the void again, so if we finish capturing this, that's them defeated. Alright. Wow, so we're gonna keep pushing. That's 3 more enemy armies facing 3 of ours. If we click auto, I don't like how low she's getting. Okay, we're gonna dismiss those. And dismiss these. And we're definitely taking the ring to toss on to just one of our people. Any magic item we can equip, we're equipping. And we defeated him. We don't have the gold to hold a parade, unfortunately. We can get some production. Let's do that. That'll finish a building here and get us mostly done with the shadow matrix. We can also go for a shadow amplifying lens, which I may as well get ordered. I don't see why I wouldn't. And as for this city, we're going to... Oh, there's a lot here. We're gonna raise it. He's been defeated. He lost this. We're gonna have to choose what to do with these other cities. We're probably gonna peace out with them and march towards Crossguard here. Just straight from where we're at to Crossguard. That will mean marching through this city's territory. I don't really mind that. Let's handle these first. Make peace. And we're going to see about giving them a Whispering Stone. That one's 150, that one's 175, and allows us to give them to other empires, vassals. We'll just grab both of those. And then we're gonna fetch ourselves natural recovery would be useful with that one army having to fight all those enemies. Let's go ahead and fetch ourselves this as well to lower magic origin stuff. We've got 5 more turns on the Blood Moon. And let's go ahead and get Feast of Souls to instantly heal him and his army. Yeah, let's toss them a Whispering Stone. 23 turns. I can boost allegiance. It's gonna be so long to walk around. I don't suppose these guys had a teleporter. They do. Yeah, okay. Change of plans. Abort. And migrate. We're going to take this city for its teleporter. It'll be complete in 5 turns. That's rather unfortunate. Well, that is 5 turns for these guys to heal. We may as well just start marching. And a hero did level up. We're going to take this one, just in case they get into melee. And another hero leveled up. Alright. Greater defense. Confirm. A ton of remains were collected, granting us 22 mana per turn. We've got people in the prison, which are worth 6 more knowledge per turn, which is okay. We can just... I wonder if I can eat any of these guys. Oh wait, no. That's prisoners. Yeah, I can devour all 3 of these guys. I did notice he's not going up past level 20. I'm not sure if he can. Is 20 the max level or something? That's something I would have to look into. But anyways, yeah, we can just devour these guys. He's got 418 to 418. Some of these guys are fairly close. A lot of these guys, actually. Rose of Thorns. Eat 'em. Oh wow, you went quite a few levels. Six levels, holy balls. So first thing we're gonna do is grant you Master of Shadows and follow that with Paragon of Shadows. This unit and all units in the army gain universal camouflage, slippery, and fleeting. What's fleeting do? I know what slippery does. Cannot be stopped by enemy zone of control. Oh, unlocks Eternal One. Oh yeah, Paragon of Shadow it is. And yep, we're gonna take Eternal One. We're gonna take Exhume Undead. And we've got 6 points to mess with. So, this is where things are going to get interesting. We're going to go with Lightning Evoker. Devastating Evocation. Then we're going to go with go down to Quick Phase, Melee Magic, and Electromancy? Yeah. Rose of Thorns is now yep. Much stronger. Completed her major ambition. I've got a ton of people in my crypt I can do what I need to with if needed. And I may need to do something about this. This guy's got a couple enemy armies moving his way. He'll just wait for them. They are stronger though. I may move him back, dismiss those units, and add most of these. We'll go ahead and have them start moving down. And then, since I won't actually be taking this region, we will... I guess we can't raise it. We'll vassalize them. Make peace. Make peace. These are temporary pieces. I know they're going to be coming after me, but you do what you do. And what I do is, well, all of this. Now, I know the enemy armies are here. I just don't know what they're equipped with. A large mix of tier 1 through tier 4? 3. Tier 1 through tier 3. Okay. And, yep, they've reached this area. Their leader's here. Interesting. What is with this one? Oh, they're literally wearing a basket on their head. That's just crazy. Okay. The enemy is here, though, and I don't really like that. So we're going to summon the undead army. Hopefully they're decent. They could be better. So if any of these enemies get separated, I can utilize that. Can go ahead and recall my ruler to the throne city as well. However, I feel as though he should be marching down from here. These guys can afford to wait a turn. And you can handle them. Losing one is fine, because we'll just replace it with a bone horde. Perfect. They're gonna wreck this guy. Do they have anything marching towards Old Folks' Home? I mean, this is worrisome. But I actually believe I can take them. We're going to recall our ruler. And then we can call another army to join him.
Oh.
And then these two armies can make their way this way. Yeah. No enemies are doing anything here. Yeah, we're good. I'm not going to be able to engage them there, so we're just going to have that hold. And it's just going to have to do what it does. A hero leveled up. We're going to go with... This is my other spell blade. Deep Hunger. They can be integrated. Oh, that's excellent news. I'm gonna just leave that be. Because they may end up in a fight soon. Come on. Okay, they're taking care of my spelljammer there. Unfortunate, but... Oh, saw that one coming. Yeah, these guys will wallop this army. That's not good. Thankfully, I can just resummon Kira. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother manually fighting this. They're the least of my concerns. Oh wow, yeah, I barely did any damage to them. We're gonna go ahead and take that hero back here, who's going to help march on the enemy over this way. And I'm not utilizing the teleporter like I should. Gosh darn it. I do believe I can take them though, so we're gonna move like that, and then this army's going to assist with the battle. Let's see what the auto combat gives us. Probably nothing. I'm actually okay with that. Dismiss, yes. Probably gonna dismiss these, yep. And, ooh. Gonna just disenchant. Their leader's here. Yeah, let's take care of that. If I lose a few more of the low tier units, I'm fine with that too. And these guys do stand a little chance. Question is, can they pull it off? No. Yeah, I actually kind of believe it. We're going to retry it though. I don't see myself winning, but I would like to eliminate at least their commander. Maybe even one or two of these guys. Spells being prepared 1 turn. While those spells are being prepared, let's go ahead and get the summon done. It's a tier 1 unit, but a unit's a unit. Corrupt Souls, Crushing Anguish, target unit with morale of low or worse. Nah. You guys just hang back, let them come forward. Okay, the fire is not good for me. We're going to immediately go into Tears of the Crimson Rain. This guy's moving off to the side. We might just do the same real quick. They are taking some fire damage. It's fine. This spider can act as a slight diversion for at least one of their troops. And yeah, that one's just gonna have to deal with the fire. Oh, come on, really? Dominating a temporary, at best, unit. Let's see if any of these guys are... Nope. Well, I can do that one, but yeah. is not what I need then. This will do a little damage, but not enough to be worth it. This will almost kill their leader. That's surprising to me. And I did say I wanted to at least kill their leader. Do I have anything that does more damage, though? Doesn't look like it. We can go ahead and get Agonize off on him. What do these guys have? Seismic Slam. Yep, okay. And they rush, which is gonna hurt like balls. These guys rush as well. They throw rocks. They have Earthquake Smash. And this guy immobilized this with a net. I can teleport there and start swinging. Instead, we're going to try and buy ourselves one more turn. We're going to sacrifice these immortals. If I can get one more spell off on their hero, that helps. Oh, yes. Stay within a group. Okay, good, good. Come on, please stay within a group. Split within 2 groups. I can deal with that. Because I can go ahead and agonize again. Oh! I'm glad I triggered that. Slip away. Didn't realize he had that. But that does mean I can finish him. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. That got us some decaying zombies. That got this back on our side to distract those fools. Which we can go ahead and whip these guys. Go ahead and try to immobilize those guys. Yeah, not sure it did anything. And then this guy is going to get himself killed, but get some damage on that. And let's see what happens here. Ooh. Resisted the immobilization, that's good. Okay, come on. There we go. We're gonna teleport to... Well, hold on. Let's... Before we teleport, let's cast Agonize. I kinda want to catch the same group I did last time. But I also want to start working on their tier 5 units. Let's cast it there. That's even less morale on them. This guy is gonna hurt for a ton. These guys can slip on past and finish him off. These guys can feast and munch. I'd rather have the temporary guys eat the retaliation, but we can go ahead and teleport to right behind him instead. There we go. And there's the retaliation. Let's teleport to right here. Can do that, or I can do that. The zombies, I'll just have move up here and defend. These guys, I'll have turn around to face them and defend, and then we're going to end turn. So this is not a battle I expect to win. This is a battle I expect to... Oh, I forgot they had that. This is a battle where I expect to just try and get as much damage in as I can. These two giants are about to break, which is great news for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast Agonize again. It would be good to just go ahead and get rid of those giants. Let's cast it here. This guy... Nope, didn't kill him. That's fine. What we do have is some of this. And this guy is gonna get whacked. We're gonna have him defend. We're getting some excellent hits off here. Did not see him moving that guy back, but it did regain some of their morale. Yes! That guy's dead. We don't have enough casting points for that, so we're gonna go with Despair. Hey, that puts them both in fairly low morale. Teleport behind. Do another few whacks. They're gonna get a hit, but not much of one. And these guys are gonna munch and whack. And then this guy's going to teleport to back here and whip this guy. So this is far more of the enemy army defeated than I thought it would be. We're going to go ahead and fast forward this. They're going to start wiping out my guys. We can go for a rotting explosion here. That'll give my guys some mortal blessings to work with. Work on the giants, or we can work on this tier 5 guy. Let's eat a retaliation here just to free these guys up. I'll save their teleport. And the Deathstalker will come back here and whack as well. Still gonna lose the fight, but the enemy's gonna lose quite a few things as well. Would like to finish that off. We'll eat the retaliation here. Have these little guys munch on him. Teleport over to here. Then we can finish that off, or what we can do is we can necrotize, deal a little bit more damage to him, and finish him off. And that's a tier 5 enemy beat. If we can defeat this rock giant, we're in good shape. Because that would leave just one tier 5 enemy. Which, while we might not win against here, we can... Oh, they're immobilized. Whip them. You munch, you munch. Anything I want to cast here? Not yet. Death Waltz is fine, but not gonna be helpful. Rite of Life Leeching. It'll help for 3 turns. And that's all of my magic for this battle gone. There we go. Okay, we've beaten this enemy army, even though we shouldn't have. Shouldn't have been able to. That's them gone. And we can recruit a bunch of dragons if we wanted. The issue is, no. The issue with the dragons is they cost a boatload to upkeep. They're so pricey. And that's not exactly what I want, so we're gonna start marching towards his capital, Crossguard. Yeah, they're done as well. They'll just hang out here. Crimson Court. Excellent. It's a city structure. New research and new tomes. Tome of Prophecies is decent. Tome of Scrying is okay. Calamity I might just pick up. Let's go Tome of the Reaper.
waste the divine gift of their souls, merely attempting to bring some semblance of hope to their petty lives. They truly lack vision. What wasted potential?
Do
They
I
are
want that or
unworthy of such
summon
an
a Reaper?
effective source of power.
Who am I kidding? We're gonna go with that. Don't know why this... Oh, now I do know why. Okay. Gonna hop into this one here, I'm thinking. Unless there's a gold mine I can build. Doesn't look like it. I don't need more research speed. We may as well go with that, even though I don't need it either. More remains have been captured. Yep. We can devour these guys, which is a mechanic I absolutely love. We can go ahead and get Rose of Thorns up, but let's bring back our deceased guy. Holy cow. Hold on, do I not have his body? I don't have his body. Never mind, we can't bring him back. We can bring in a replacement. No, we cannot. We can't afford one. Okay. That is fine by me. New rally. We don't have the money. Province being pillaged. No, it's not. Set production. That, please. I don't even remember what I... Oh, right. Another blood moon can be summoned in 2 turns when the first one ends. You start marching this way. You got 5 turns. You've got how many turns to get there? 3 turns. Let's see if I can get him to intercept her wherever she just landed. Where did she go? Huh. Don't call me confused, because I have no idea. Regardless. Let's start marching him down. These 2 armies will start making their way over. These guys, I don't think can hold this, but we'll let them try. Arcane Institute, sure. Academy, sure. Wow, in 1 turn he already returned to Crossguard. That is rather unfortunate. But this will be the last enemy to defeat and then we win, so we may as well do this. And by last enemy to defeat, I mean... Okay, yeah, let's have these 2 regroup. There we go. I'm surprised to see this enemy army here. We can take him. And should take him. Okay, got some catapults built. We're gonna toss on I think a merchant's guild will help. Requires 2 mines. I've got 4. Each one outputs. Yeah, we'll do that to increase our gold income. Another tranquility pool acquired, and a hero leveled up. Ooh, that's helpful. Both of those are helpful. We're gonna go with this one. Alright. And yeah, we've got a couple of these guys that can be devoured. We may as well just spread some XP around. Mort the Friendly could be more powerful than he currently is, so we're gonna toss them in. And Kira the Dagger was captured by Rockguard. That's why I can't re-recruit her. He got 3 experience points from that. That's helpful. Master of Shadow. Gonna take that and going to toss him onto restore or rejuvenate. Let's go restore, restoring strength. Decompose does not work for me. We'll take it though. There's chances it might. A city was released as a vassal. We'll toss them a Whispering Stone. They're still going down allegiance. Unfortunate. But in 11 turns, so we've got time. Still got a Blood Moon ritual prepped. Still got some other stuff ready. But I think we're good in that regard, so we're just going to end turn. They're going to waste their armies attacking my allies. That's on them. Because all I need to do is wipe out the enemy. Oh no, the Blood Moon ended. The Blood Moon wanes and the fear of light returns to those who bask in the darkness. The sun rises behind the fading moon, restoring color to the world. Its rays breathe life into the meadows and kindle hope into weary hearts. The creatures of the dusk retreat to their lairs, sheltered by the shadows within them. Vampires are no longer empowered by the Blood Moon, and once again suffer the consequences of walking in the light of day. Bid farewell to the Red Knight. Oh, guess what? Welcome back, Red Knight. That's right, the Blood Moon's back. I had it prepped this whole time. And we're going to go ahead and toss... but I don't need more mana, though. Toss a Chamber of the Right on here. These two may get harassed by some enemies on their way down, but I believe they can both handle Crossguard. I just hope they won't be alone when they do. That'll take 5 turns. They may be alone when they do. It's fine. They're my 2 most powerful armies. And I can take out that Spelljammer while I'm there. These guys can actually move up towards and possibly rescue Deliverance. It may be worth doing. Necrotic Spires? Yeah, I'll take it. Can't afford any of them. That's fine. Spells ready to cast. I don't know, Vivisection. A Whispering Stone was returned because they are under siege. I can break that siege. Let's move him up here. And easy. I don't care about my allies' losses, believe it or not, so that's fine. Don't need any of that. I'll disenchant those. Well, that was easy. They're ignoring my guys here, which is fine. I think their lord is down here, which will save me even more time. So we're going to march on over. He is indeed. Necrotic spires have been researched. We're going to go for soul overflow. And let's get those spires built. Toss me another forester over here. You take... Give me a research place here. Blood glass acquired. Nice. Vivisection ritual is ready. We'll hold on to that one. And prepare a desecration ritual. Gonna ignore that. New Empire development skill unlocked. That's not super useful for me, so we're fine here. We're good. Remains have been collected. Okay, the dagger's still locked up. That's fine. Domain's being invaded. That's interesting. And that's why I'm keeping a guy there. Gonna just dismiss that stuff. And keep him guarding. He did level up. That's useful. We'll take either polymorph or reincarnate. Both are kind of useful. To a tier 1 animal for 1 turn does make the enemy more vulnerable. I hope. If it works the way I think it does. If it doesn't, that's unfortunate for me. Necrotic spires will get built here too. This is going to be very interesting. Before we set siege to here, we're going to hit that spell jammer. They are amassing their armies this way. They're not bringing their other guys in. Three turns to pillage it. Okay. Then he's gonna come this way and lay siege. And we're gonna go all out on this one. We're gonna soul siphon. We're going to harass defenders and wizards bombardment. These guys did their job. The enemy is falling back that way, which is interesting. How quickly can these guys get over here? 5 turns and they have... That's not good, but it is what it is. Okay, in that case, you guys over there, you over there. Hunt down their armies, please. Oh, really? Gosh darn it. Alright, Soul Overflow has been completed. Let's go for Unholy Champion, perhaps? Or Arcane... Yeah, let's go Unholy Champion. Oh, we're getting stuff. We're getting good stuff. Let's get another mine build. Chamber of the Right. We are very close to finishing this campaign, if I do say so myself. Let's fetch ourselves melee training. Oh, I did not look at who was getting it. Pike of the Whirlwind is pretty good. Oh, this one's good too. Well, the Banshee on it. Or Whirlwind Strike. You know what? We'll give her Whirlwind Strike. Why not? I think her armor's fine. No, I think we're good. This person needs an upgrade, and they reach level 16. Paragon of Shadow. Let's go. Eternal 1, absolutely. Immortal Saint. Always end your turn in defensive mode. Now that is good. If I can get 2 more sets of stuff on this person, then I get achievement that I don't have. So let's just go ahead and make a couple small items. So miscellaneous. Let's go with a nice little trinket. We're going to toss on... the extra casting's so good, but we're going to toss Astral Membrane. It's 3 turns. I'll likely have won before then, so it's fine. But yeah, we're definitely going to rush this victory here. Whispering Stone returned. Why? Which one? Them? Oh. Because they're at war with me. Nah, I'm fine with it. Oh, yeah, these guys could use their Whispering Stone back. There we go. Siege is going well, and because we're contesting the Spelljammer, that's now sunless terrain, which is very helpful for me, very detrimental to them. We can Vivisect to gain some stuff. Let's do it on their leader stack. Deals a little bit of damage to them and grants me some knowledge. Not enough to be worth much, but still. I don't see anything here that can help me much more than I've already got. I mean, I can go ahead and fetch myself Vivisection Ritual again, but... these guys can just move. We've got an enemy city over here. That's fine. Probably just going to move right past it. A necropolis would not hurt. We'll build it over here. We're Merchant's Guild. I'll just leave you doing what you're doing. Alright. Master of Shadows. Definitely grab that. And grab yourself... Ooh. Grab yourself versatile skirmisher. You're gonna ignore that because we don't really need it. We can set production here for more necrotic spires and end of turn. I am afraid they're going to sally out and we're just going to be overwhelmed by the sheer number of enemies. Because that's a lot. But while they do have a tier 4 and tier 5 here and there, the majority of this is tier 1 and tier 2 units. So we don't have too much to worry about. What I'm doing here is exceedingly risky. But Unholy Champion has been researched. And we can go ahead and get ourselves... Let's go with, what is this? Yeah, it's a major. We don't want a major one. Tome of Prophecies.
To know one's destiny can be a blessing or...
And Persistent Circlets is fine with me. Yeah, they're almost back up to full health. We'll prep a Prelude of Doom to toss on as well. We'll ignore the hero's offer to join. We'll ignore that. We'll set production here to Beacon of Valor. And I'm still shocked they haven't sallied out to fight me yet. Are they perhaps waiting until the walls are down? I don't understand. But a final one to prep for this will be ooh. It's not a lot left to prep. I can just summon an Astral Serpent, just because. Yeah, we'll cancel that. Ooh, new development skill. One more Whispering Stone. Don't need it. Yeah, I think we're good. That's been built. Let's go to the item forge and build one more. We're gonna build one super freaking basic. Let's go with the nice skull here and True Sight. If I forge, it just forged it immediately. Sweet. So we can just get our achievement right now. And we'll do that. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. There's our achievement. Hey, so be it. Oh, did they just cast that? Okay. Final big battle on the enemy. We're gonna summon our Astral Spirit. Ooh, spook serpent. My bad. Super spooky. Alright, let's see. Forced March. Yeah, that'll hurt. But I think it'll be fine if I take that. And force march these guys to get them into the battle as well. Then we're gonna Prelude of Doom on the enemy hero's army. Vivisection, the same army. Then we're going to walk right on in and challenge it. And this is the final battle. We may as well manually fight it. This is like the final battle of this campaign. If not, very close to it. But this will be the enemy lord defeated and their capital taken. So, even though I am positive I would have pretty much automatically won the auto-resolve, I would like the satisfaction of just winning it myself. So they're going to fly around. They toss a bunch of buffs out. I'm surprised you did have an offensive ability like that. Okay. Oh, still not my turn. Now it's my turn. Oh, man. So some of these are units I have never used before, but just kept in my army. So we're going to move him up. No valid targets found. Well, mayhaps not until you teleport to here. In which case you can absolutely wallop, oh, precognition negated, and don't do that. Whack them instead. You get the same deal. %45 chance. And still got it. So that's one catapult gone. Which is now a blood parasite. Rose of Thorns is here. What do we want to do with her? We can teleport her closer to the front. And she can shoot. But I'm thinking Exhume Undead. That's right, we summoned a Banshee. Enemy units within 2 hexes. Do it. Right, we've got a bunch of decaying zombies as well that we'll want to just have take up the front. You move up. Tormentors are just so good. You whack that. That's another one gone. It's getting us these mortal blessings, which is amazing. Blood pull. Target enemy sustains damage and is pulled to an adjacent hex. Ah, really? Parasitic cleave. Or siphon lesser. Yeah, go for the cleave. Throw the zombies forward. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a piece of cake. Ooh. There's Bitey McBiteface, so he's got some stuff he can do. Firstly, he can Grave March. I'm going to hold off on that for now. I'm going to see what else I can do first. If we move it over here, can pull their hero in. We are going to whack this first. Missed and hit the other unit. I'm not mad about that. We're gonna whack these guys into him. The duelist. Oh, that's right. And then also missed. Gosh darn. Wow. Oh, the misses are coming pretty quick. And then we have our undead titan there. Okay, now finally our leader. He's gonna be leading the charge here. He's gonna whip that guy. Oh. That's an enemy hero defeated. And we'll end turn. So the enemy's already doing all kinds of stuff here. We're gonna fast forward this. Oh, look at them go. There's their lord. We're gonna want to take him out. Yeah, with all these tier 4 and tier 5 units of mine, These guys aren't doing much to me at all. The summoned banshees are doing their job of a distraction. This enemy's surrounded. The blood exarchs are just so powerful with that pull ability. You wouldn't think a pull ability would be that strong, but oh. It's pretty good. They are going to destroy the siege sphere, though. Surprised and glad they didn't. Nope, they did. That's fine. Still a mortal blessing. We're going to overcharge cast. And, ooh, may cast another spell as the overcharge effect. Sweet, do it. And we can still overcharge. Oh, ho, ho. Hello. Okay. Now, hear me out. That's not going to be useful, but Agonize will be. Agonize will be very useful. Alright, so we're going to have this guy teleport up. Then he's going to go engage the tier 3 enemy units there. Absolutely wrecking him. This guy can't teleport yet. Now he can. Same thing with that one. Bet they didn't think I could get on the walls in turn 2. They do have some zombies there. We're going to summon that over there. Boom. Come up behind them and munch. And you teleport up here. May as well hit that. She already teleported forward. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have her move up here and do boom. Ray of Corruption. Yes, do it. Oh, look, their lord is panicking. Finish some things off, but let's hit this guy here. What is this guy anyways? They're an exemplar. Oh, they have a net? Oh, no, caltrops, my bad. The cannonball now, that's interesting. Is he immobilized? He's immobilized. Gosh darn it. Okay. Alright. In that case, we'll hold off on him for a second. You guys teleport up here and do something about that in here. just move up here, whack them. He'll just summon a skeleton. It's another wall broken down. And these guys can not quite finish that off, but at least cause damage to it. What you could do is hold on for a second while these guys absorb the retaliation attack. And then you can finish the job. Oh yeah. You guys eat that corpse. And you finish that off. Oh man, we are wrecking them. There's their lord gone. We may as well get that out of the way. Defeated by my lord. And those go away in one turn, so he's good where he is, I suppose. Blood maggots can feast. Yeah, I think pretty soon the enemy's gonna be suffering panic across their entire ranks, and then we win. Yeah, they're doing a lot, but very little. They have skeleton archers? Seriously? Okay, you finish off that catapult. Oh, these guys... Nah, they can finish up there. These archers... No, not archers. Skeletons can just whack a guy there. Ooh, dead burst. Enemies in a 1 hex radius. Do it. Yes! Yeah, finish up. Yep, you can see them you can see them panicking all over the place. I think we've won this. There's a few that aren't yet. They will. Let's get the zombies up there. She should probably come on up and then attack. Siphon blood. Or she can just siphon blood from where she's at. Or I can have her come up here and finish off the dragon. There we go. Yeah, eat the bone dragon. Okay. There's no way we haven't won yet. Oh, they have a hero back here? Not anymore. Eat it. There we go. Do we have anything less left to deal with? These guys over here, that guy's close to panicking. These guys are. These guys are all panicking. I can do something about that guy. Hold on. Ooh, I have choices. I can agonize. We'll agonize. Oh man, they resisted some stuff. Okay. He's got his full movement back. We'll go ahead and give him increased speed for this turn. And actually, conjure 4 corpses of tier 3 and sometimes tier 4 undead units in a 1 hex radius. For the next 4 turns, resurrect 1 random corpse on the battlefield under your control. That's pretty good. Still, I kind of want to move him towards the enemy, so that's what we're going to do. He does have condemned. Let's reverse that. He got fortune instead. Pretty good. Ooh, the Blood X art. The Death Angel, well, not Death Angel, Fallen Angel. I'll just move you in. Which one is this guy? Oh, no. Where are you? Oh, it's you. And we'll teleport you over and stab a guy. May as well just make sure they're going away. See, they're definitely not a threat now. You know what, we're just gonna end turn. This turn is gonna go on forever if I don't just end it. Here we go. They should all be retreating now. Yep. End the battle. That should win me the campaign, hopefully. Oh, all that loot. It's gonna take reward. Really? Alright, we're gonna auto-combat this. We won. There we go. Win a game as an Elder Vampire. Whew. That's the campaign finished. Well, I say campaign. This is the world I was playing finished. A victor stands proudly upon the remains of their enemies. You subjugated this world through force, as the empires of the past did before you. When the dust settles, you will discover whether your cause was just, or if you merely fanned the flames of entropy. And yeah, done. He's proven worthy to ascend. Yeah, I will accept. So, we can choose an Ascension trait. We can get Blood Pest at the start of combat, summon a Blood Maggot. Blood Maggots are fun, kind of throwaway though. Blood Right sustains 10 damage, gains 40% damage this turn, pretty good. Death Collar, raise a random skeleton unit from target corpse. It's okay. Diviner is okay. Revenant Champion. Not really feeling Revenant Champion here. Spirit Breaker is kind of fitting for him. But no. Summon a Phantom Warrior onto the target hex for 3 turns, and in combat, friendly magic origin units gain 10 HP and deal 10% more damage. Not bad. And then Torment and Pain. In a 1 hex radius, enemies sustain damage and gain 3 stacks of Torment. Now that's pretty good. I mean, these are all decent. That one's really decent. I mean, these are decent too, but I like this one. We're gonna go with that. Kind of fits his aesthetic. And that's the game. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Once again, thank you, and have a good one. Bye.